Dillian Whyte taking on Tyson Fury. See it behind us, they're taking the stage down. What's your gut saying after seeing that weigh-in?
Oh, wow. The reception and the pull that Tyson Fury has, he's the one who's bringing in the crowd, and he's got probably the hardest challenger. In my opinion, Dillian Whyte, who's hungry. He's probably thinking the whole world has been against him. He hasn't had the easy ride. He will definitely do whatever he can to win this fight.
Do you think the weight difference might be something which could really work in his favour, or do you think Tyson Fury is probably going to have accounted for that and use that to his advantage maybe?
Well, look, I think Tyson Fury has a huge advantage, in terms of his weight and also his wingspan. He's a giant. He's 6'9". How do you get close to him? In boxing, we all know distance is the key. And, for Dillian Whyte, he will have to get in really close in the first few rounds. And if he's able to do that, we may just see something that, which is probably against the odds, but he may even just knock him down. That may even happen. But the longer the fight goes, I think Tyson Fury will just be a smart fighter. He will know that he wants to get him inside. He won't allow him. And the longer it goes, it'll probably be Tyson Fury winning this.
Speaking of, Dillian Whyte maybe getting that opportunity if he knocks Tyson Fury down, we're having a really interesting conversation with his brother Dean. And obviously he said, he feels that he's a much better fighter than Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder knocked down Tyson twice, famously, of course, as everyone knows. Do you think that when you're saying that outside chance, do you think if Dillian Whyte does knock him down, do you think he will get back up?
Well, that's a great question, because I think, with both Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte, they know each other really well. They've lived together, and he must know the power. He must feel the power of Dillian Whyte. He must know how much power this guy has. And it'll be fascinating to see. Dillian Whyte's a bit more mature. He's not so emotional, and you can see that he went to Loughborough. That really helped him. And I was actually with Dillian Whyte before he became a superstar at Mill Hill. I could see the power he had from a young age, raw power. But it'll be interesting to see the maturity and the tactical nous that Dillian Whyte has. How does he get in there with someone who is going to keep him out? That'll be fascinating to watch. And it'll be the first 6 rounds. He's got to make quick decisions while he's there. Quick, adaptable. He's got to be dynamic. He's got to do that. If he doesn't do that, Tyson Fury will be just keeping him at the arm's length, at the edge of the ring, and he'll just keep picking him off.
Okay then. So final question. Gut instinct. Don't think. Straight away. What are you saying is going to happen with this fight?
If Tyson Fury keeps that distance, then I think Tyson Fury will win this off points or a late stoppage. If Dillian Whyte can get in really close in the first 6 rounds, bend those knees, get that left jab in really quickly, and be brave. Fortune favours the brave. He must be brave. He's got to say to himself, right, the first 6 rounds, I've got to knock him down. And if I get knocked out, I don't care. But at least I knocked down by being really close. If he keeps that distance and he's not brave and he's just, doesn't want to get knocked down, I think Tyson Fury will win this. So Dillian Whyte's got to be brave. He's waited this moment all his life, but I just can't see him do that.